All right, so Tim is gonna go for his first drive ever in the Tesla Cybertruck. So first off, do you even know how to get in?
Yes.
Let's see it. Oh my goodness. All right.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
5 more Girl Scout cookies.
Here we go.
All right.
This guy has not even been in the car 2 seconds and he's already
Messing around.
So just tell us a little bit. Have you've sat in a Cybertruck,
I've
right?
sat in a Cybertruck.
But you've never driven it.
I've never driven it.
And for those that are gonna not or watching this video for the first time, this is Tim. He runs Oh My God Tesla, Oh My God Rivian, and he currently owns a Rivian R1T quad, which out there you can see, and you own a Model 3 Performance. But he is known for just taking his Rivian off the... I have to shut that off. He is known for taking his Rivian off-roading in Hollister. You just went to King of Hammer too, but really pushing his Rivian to the limit. So I'm going to be very, very excited to get your perspective. And have you've probably driven a Model S and X Plaid, right?
I've driven pretty much
every Teslas,
except for the latest one.
But this.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So I don't even need to explain what to do. He already knows. Just putting the brake on and...
Let's see. Interesting.
So, dude, like, you have a Rivian, and you just made your first left turn barely turning the wheel. Like, what goes through your mind?
Well, let's drive a little bit more. Definitely turns like a Model 3. Like,
Turns like a Model 3?
turns like a Model 3 in a
What?
full-size truck. Full-size truck.
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy.
And now I'm swinging for Highland Performance.
Elon, when is it coming out?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
need
question.
that. I need to go sub 2. I need to sub 2 that thing.
I would not be surprised if the Performance Model 3 hits that. We'll see. But I don't know if it's going to beat the Plaid, right?
We'll see.
All right, so, dude, you've done like 3 right turns, a couple left turns. What is that like? Because the Rivian, for example, doesn't have 4-wheel steering, right?
Correct.
Does it have steer by wire?
No.
Okay.
The Rivian drives a lot like a combination of Model X and a Model Y, essentially. It's big like a Tacoma, but it drives almost like this SUV, almost like the Model Y. It's soft, it's comfortable. And with the new update, now we have 3 different ride comforts that we can pretty much adjust to.
And the one thing that is great about Rivian in general, it's because it's a new startup, they are a software first company. So you guys get a lot of updates, right? It's not like you're rolling into the dealership to pick it up.
Right. So we're expecting about an update a month, at least 1 update a month.
Wow.
And it's a lot of new features. Like the last one was updating the suspension, changing some of the UIs. Let's go right fast. Just the medium. More comfortable, that is.
Yeah, we'll have to get your thoughts on that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But what is the driving like, man? I mean, how is this even driving compared to your Rivian?
It's definitely bigger. It's definitely bigger in size, but it drives like almost like an R1S, where it's like a shorter wheelbase, essentially, because of that rear wheel steering or 4-wheel steering. In other words.
And you even, but I guess they have that in the Model 3.
They do have that in the Model 3. It is coming to the Rivian, supposedly. So
Nice.
yeah. So I definitely need to get used to how short the steering ratio is. Oops.
I like to keep it Mars warm in here.
Yeah.
We'll turn it there, unsplit it. And I think let's just turn down the speed a little bit.
Man, it just tosses right back. Yeah. I mean, you just hit it and you just go right back instantly. I've only felt that, I think, once in a Plaid where somebody did that. Where they put a dollar bill or on $20 bill on the dash and said if you can grab it, it's yours. And then I went to grab it and they punched it like that. And you can't physically grab the dollar bill on the dash when it launches you that way.
Do you know what is the 0 to 60 on the Rivian R1T?
R1T is 3 seconds. 0 to 60 on the quad motor.
Wow. Okay, that's fast.
It is fast. I did bring my race box with me. If we can actually find an open space, do 0 to 60 testing with this.
Let's do it.
You know, this rides a lot like Highland, the new refresh model.
Yep. Yeah, I was in one of those last week and I was so impressed with how much it literally gets rid of the sound.
Mm-hmm.
How they call it like almost like the mini Model S.
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely say that it's like a mini Model S. Let's
See, people are just like, what is that alien technology? But that's not really why we're here, for reactions. We're here for your reaction.
Yeah. The Regen could be a little stronger. The Rivian has one of the strongest Regen to a vehicle that I've driven.
Oh, so the regen on the Rivian is stronger.
A lot stronger.
Okay.
This.
Do you think that that's really needed for a truck?
No, not really, but it definitely reduces them. Yes, Regen, you've already not using your physical brake pad, but the stronger you have, you're definitely recouping more energy. I mean, it also goes to towing a trailer, you know. You tow a trailer, you have that extra weight and whatnot.
What is the towing capacity on the Rivian?
It's 11,000 pounds on the R1T.
Okay.
R1S is 7,500 pounds.
Okay, so it's actually comparable to the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
We need to go to Hollister, man.
We do. When can this weather clear up? We need to hit the trails.
It's been non-stop raining
Yeah.
in the Bay Area. All right, so we're gonna be making a left here. Yeah, he's barely turning. Good path. That's crazy. We're even gonna make a right up here. So we're gonna be making a right up here. Look at this. Exactly. What did it feel like going through that turn?
It feels like an oversized Model 3. It turns really sharply. I just can't imagine how a Cyber Beast will turn into that. Yeah, it's very cool. But,
Yeah, especially that four-wheel steering. I've done crazy turns like that, and it really is incredible. Making another right here.
definitely love the motor sound. The Rivian is also very pronounced of its quad motors. And yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, because this is only dual motor too.
Right.
So they're really getting the most out of those two motors. Yeah, I've only driven the Cyber Beast once. I mean, and that 0 to 60 was.
You hear the horns, people honking.
So literally, someone was just. I think it was that Toyota, that white Toyota we just passed, was literally honking. They're literally like freaked out. I mean, other people are just like, "What is this?"
Go through Home Depot, man.
Oh my god.
People are gonna be like, "That's not a truck.
Let's find some lumber."
But yeah, so what's interesting too, because you go to Tesla Corsa a lot. You also have been to Hollister, King of Hammers, and all these other things. So it's almost like this kind of feels like you're getting both in one vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously different use cases. Right. So I mean, you're not. I mean, outside of like Craig taking this to Tesla Corsa, you might not do that. Yeah. But you know you get the ride of like a Model 3 performance, but then also too you get the fun of driving an R1T.
Yeah. Now with NACS opening up, you know, superchargers, I definitely want to take the Rivian out on the.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be huge. Is that V3, V4?
V3.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be good. What's it like adjusting to like not being able to see out the back, the left, or have you not even noticed?
I haven't really. I mean, I've been looking at that camera mostly.
What is also too, what is it like not seeing even the front? You literally can't see the front of the car. Is that a trip?
Not really, because it's like I'm already seeing the hood, right? Like in a traditional car or the Rivian, right? This feels like I'm just looking at the hood already.
Yeah.
How deep this is. Yeah. Let's give it a launch.
Let's do it.
Oh!
You run this Chris and Colin.
I wasn't recording in time, but it made me
Exactly.
He's such a quiet person, and then out of nowhere comes this aggression. I think it's the juxtaposition between the two, because he's so mild and mannered and calm, and then all of a sudden like aggression.
No, yeah. When you see Tim on the streets, you get a different you get a different person.
That's great.
So I think you make a right up here. So, all right, we're closing out your. I guess it's been about 13-minute drive. What are your thoughts? What are potential pros, negatives?
No, speechless.
So it's speechless.
Yeah.
So you're. I would give you more crap because you're a man of very few words.
Right.
But to say you're speechless.
I definitely want to have more time with the truck. Going out to Hollister, going off-roading. I want to better experience the truck, I guess would be one way of saying it. But the time that I had with the truck, I think this is definitely something different. This is very different from any other vehicle. This is definitely something different from what Tesla has made.
But it's interesting too. You almost get certain aspects of it in some ways.
Right. So it definitely feels like they're nitpicking little things from all the SETI lineup. Right. You're getting the usability of an SUV in a truck platform. You're getting the ride comfort of the Model X, I guess, or Model S. You know, you're getting the handling, the performance-ish of a Model 3. Overall.
Any negatives?
I need more power.
Cyber Beast got you. It's an extra 20K.
Yeah. I need more power. We need Tesla to unlock that diff lock mode so we can actually hit some trails, real trails.
Yeah. When we did the tug of war the other day, we had to pull off the ABS.
Yeah.
And we we're just look at casually, man. You're just so quick on those visualization. That's true. That's cool too.
You know, one thing is, I do like the steer by wire, and how fast it responds. I also do think it responds way too quickly. Like that little, trying to do that minor adjustment kind of gave me a little, I don't want to say nauseous, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Well,
I like it.
And so you have a Rivian. The question is, would you buy a Cybertruck?
I don't know. I need to take it off-roading first. I need to take it off-roading first. That's my main thing. Like,
Alright.
we know it can tow. We know it can obviously perform well on the streets, but can it off-road? Like,
That's
what
a
I
good
do on the
question.
Rivian.
We will see. And I hope to actually be the person that goes out with you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.